Minnesota Vikings co-defensive coordinator Andre Patterson spoke to the media last week, and he talked about wayward son, third-year cornerback Holton Hill potentially finally getting together this season. About Holton Hill, he said this, quote, he's much more focused than when he first came in here. I got to see him a couple days ago. He looks like he's in great shape. During the virtual meetings, he was on point as far as answering the questions and knowing what he was supposed to do, end quote. So now that would imply that earlier he wasn't in great shape and he didn't really know what to do, which obviously would be part and parcel with what we know about Holton Hill for the past couple years, where absolute talent. Does he have a couple issues? Absolutely. But I think that if he does have it together, if he's ready to mature, if he's ready to be a professional this year, he has a major opportunity here with the Vikings. So quick background on Holton Hill. You know the name. 23 years old, 6'2", $196, 2018 UDFA out of Texas. Was a star there for the Longhorns for a number of years. Was removed from the team due to multiple weed violations, and even though many projected if he didn't have any off-field issues would have been a mid-round pick, but when undrafted, Vikings signed him up as a priority UDFA. That connection being a Texas cornerback as well as Jerry Gray, who's currently at now the Packers defensive back coach. But he was here, also a Texas cornerback legend, so that worked out for a number of years. And he was solid. I mean, he's rookie year 2018, played 376 snaps, had a pick, broke up 3 passes, had a 67 quarterback rating with thrown net on 31 targets, as well as he had the highest PFF coverage grade of all the Vikings cornerbacks in 2018 with a 75.9. And of course, all the snaps were there because that was when Xavier Rhodes, the bloom, was starting to come off the roads. Pun intended. As well as that was the year Mike Hughes went down with injury. So Holton Hill, rookie year, you're like, all right. So maybe they found a diamond in the rough at UDFA. If he can keep his nose clean and his head on straight, we can do great things. But then he did not keep his nose clean, and then his head went up his ass. So he was suspended for 4 games last year for weed, and then another 4 games for PEDs, which is less than ideal. So he had 8-game suspension, as well as, this sort of flew under the radar. So when Rock Thomas was busted for having a ton of weed, there was another person on the police report, and the initials were HJH, born on March 28th, 1997. Now, I do believe in coincidences, but Holton Hill, HH, I don't know his middle name, could be John or something, and also Holton Hill was born on March 28th, 1997. So, we can't say for sure it was him, but so all of that, as well as your history, as well as being in proximity to Rock Thomas in that situation, not great, right? And Holton Hill, he does have this massive opportunity in 2020 if he just will stop shooting himself in the dick. He is one of the elder statesmen in the Vikings cornerback room now. It's him and Holton Hill, 2 third-year guys, all of a sudden like the rugged veterans. Now that they punted on Rhodes, Waynes, and Mack, as well as there is a lot of rookie infusion of talent with Hefe, Dantzler, Harrison Hand, as well as Neville Clark, except like we've talked about, lack of offseason being on the field, lack of training camp reps, lack of preseason games. It's going to be a big advantage for the veterans who've been there, done that, gotten the T-shirt, and Holton Hill is one of those guys. So, again, if he's in shape, if he's focused and doing well in meetings, becoming a leader, and frankly, just growing the F up, it's monstrous. It is absolutely huge because talent was never the issue at Holton Hill. He's physical, he's big, long, great at press man corner, and he's just good. But he just needs to get on the field and stay on the field and be smart about everything else. So, if he is, that's great, and be a monster asset for the Vikings in 2020 and going forward. But your thought, Holton Hill, head firmly not up his rectum, which would be great. Let us know in the comment section. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work, post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skull, production value.